We are moving, beginning the transition today, and an exciting project, as I mentioned, Sunrail. Lynx is also in the midst of entering into 2 design-build projects that is very exciting for us, the expansion of our limo system. Lynx was one of the first transit agencies in the nation to have a full-blown bus rapid transit system. And that started 15 years ago with our downtown limo service. For those of you who may be unfamiliar, bus rapid transit is a very cutting-edge way of moving people in a very fast and efficient manner without the cost of investment in rail and power systems that light rail and heavy rail normally involve. We use dedicated lanes in the downtown area where our buses are the only vehicles that make use of those lanes, making use of technology that we're able to have signal preemption as we get through an intersection. So our riders on our limo system are able to transition through the downtown area in a much quicker manner than the actual vehicle. And we're expanding that system over the next year from the downtown area at our Lynx Central Station out through the Creative Village area into the Paramore community. We're also, our second line, we're in design phase right now, will connect the community of College Park through the downtown, connecting to the Performing Arts Center, the Amway Center along the Central Avenue corridor, and then out to the Citrus Bowl, and also serving the Paramore community. But really, the jewel of our system is that next phase, and really that will...
And also work with organizations like BBIF. They have wonderful counselors, and we can work in partnership with BBIF not only to start your business, but to grow your business and get you to the point that you are really bankable and provide you some other products and services. Now, I know if you all are associated with BBIF, you've heard this before. So some of these things that I'm going to share with you are really, really tips and best practices that you should have in.
Thanks to Janice Connor for her eloquent introduction, Joe for your comments, and especially to BBIF for being such a wonderful new partner for TD Bank. And we plan to continue growing that partnership. So I just want to share that. Just briefly before I get into the actual survey results, I'm sure a lot of folks were very interested to hear what we found out, and quite frankly, as Janice mentioned, she's kind of the SBA and the small business guru on our team. And we have several of us that come from various backgrounds in banking. Mike Smith, her counterpart in the back, and some of you may know him or certainly have heard of his name. Mike came from the affordable housing community in Florida as well as in South Carolina, and managed a lot of programs for Florida State Housing for some time. And my background experience is kind of a little bit of everything, as I like to say. I've been in banking, I guess, about 25 years now.
You're a banker.
About 25 years. And I started in banking when I came out of middle school. No.
And it increased next year to another 10%, and then another 10%. That's exponential, right? But the increase on $200 premium is going to increase at a much lower rate. All right? So think about buying less insurance and self-funding that deductible through one of those components. The health reimbursement arrangement, again, it can be funded or increased or decreased each year depending upon the utilization of the group. All unused funds return to the general asset fund, and there's flexibility in design. The health savings account, the employee has accountability of the health spending. They are able to save for future expenses. And by the way, those employees that participate in a health savings account are also the same type of employees that will participate in a 401k because they understand that concept of saving.
By show of hands again, who here pays taxes? All right? Thank you very much, because you are the public in public transportation. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're the folks who are supplying the money that enables the roads to be built, the bridges to be built, all of that to be maintained, our buses, okay? Just an FYI, your business people, you understand the cost of operating things. Typically, a public transportation system, whether it's bus or subway or whatever, pays for itself through ticket sales, 25% of operating costs. That's it. 75% typically is got to be funded by the general public, the tax-paying public. That's just the reality of it, all right? I'm going to get into the link stuff, but I think it's important for you to understand public transportation, the importance of it, and that kind of thing. Because I'm hopeful that by the time I'm done, and I am going to try to get you out of here on time, by the time I'm done, you'll have a better appreciation for public transportation, number one. And number two, you'll want to do business with us, because we want to do business with you. And I'm going to show you in a little bit how to possibly do that. Okay?